Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hi, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everyone.
Samantha, considering I haven't seen you for like a long time, I don't know what your problem is. All I said was that you are in a pretty green shirt.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
that is not how you said it.
I pulled up beside
and I don't
you.
really give a shit.
And I pulled up beside you, and before I could say hi, I noticed the beauty of your green shirt.
You were like,
and I'm like, hey, I like your green shirt.
no, you did not say that. Like was not part of your vocabulary.
Okay, let me reenact it.
No.
I unroll the window, you unroll yours, and I'm like, hey, nice green shirt.
You said, how's the green shirt?
How's your green shirt?
How's your green shirt? Which is code for Lisa going, dude, you're wearing color.
No, that's not.
On more than one occasion, you have said to a person walking by you, dude, what is with the pink shirt?
Samantha.
How's the pink shirt?
No.
You are not saying that in a nice way.
No. What I say when I wear color, if I put on a red shirt and I see me in color, I'm like, hi, how's your big red shirt? But that's just what I see.
And then you translate that to other people.
Hi, when it's summer and I'm in capris, who wears bright colored shirts? I wear bright colored t-shirts. So obviously I don't have a problem with color. And you know what? That lovely green brings out the blue in your eyes.
Shut up.
It looks really nice on you.
Oh my God.
It looks pretty.
And then you commented on my hair.
I
and
just
then you
said
commented
no.
on my jeans.
I just asked if you were wearing new jeans because they looked really dark.
You know what, Lisa?
Samantha.
Every other time, you comment on my jeans because they think they're new.
Yeah.
They are not.
Okay.
They are never going to be new. You want to know why?
Tell me why.
I have 5 pairs of jeans. I get to wear them maybe
I know
once
that.
every 5 weeks.
Yes, that's very true. So they always look brand new. But every now and then you put on a pair and it throws me for a loop because they just seem darker than what I think they are.
You have a memory of a gnat.
Well, you know what? So there. So I'm complimenting you on your...
tomorrow.
But isn't that nice to compliment you on your outfit? Right? Yes.
I'm not talking about the green shirt anymore.
Okay, I'm just saying. It's nice.
How was your trip from Regina, Lisa? Let's segue into something else, shall we? Oh, first off, before we talk about Regina.
Yes.
Guys, we've had to use the AC again.
Yes, it's warm in Saskatoon.
Yeah, you're going to hear a little bit of background noise. We apologize.
It's not going to sound quite as professional as it usually does.
Yes, that's exactly what we're going for in a car.
With our, but you know what?
With our
microphones on.
So, we apologize ahead of time, and it's hot.
And we're almost 50.
And it gets stuffy, and I have no tolerance.
And here's the thing, though, is that I think that our friends of the podcast, they understood in the winter why we needed heat.
Yes.
I don't think that I think frozen fat girls is better than like sweaty, sloppy, stinky fat girls.
Well, I'm never going to be that. So
well, right,
we're
because we have the air. Right, so we're saving ourselves that.
Yes, we are.
However, what I am going to do, Samantha, is I'm going to see if there's like an app I can download and see if I can take out some of the hum. I don't know. I probably can't because I got no clue. I don't even know what I'm looking for or talking about.
Well, we figured out everything else when it came to this.
Yeah, so
how hard
there might be something, right? There might be something into it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so my trip to Regina.
Yes. Back to the more interesting things, Lisa.
Thanks,
you.
Samantha.
Let's go back to you.
Let's just go back to me. 6 degrees of me. It all comes back to me.
Yes, Lisa.
You're like a little cranky today.
No, I'm not,
Yes,
Lisa.
you are, Samantha.
Oh, my God.
Yes, you're tiring me out. I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, that's how I feel.
Let's just talk about your trip.
Okay, so but it was funny. My trip was fun.
Was it?
Yeah. Went with my boss. Well, I met my boss there.
Mm-hmm.
Had a good time.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I don't got much to say.
Yes, you do.
I don't. No, not now that you're being like that. Nope. That's, got there and back safely. It's the end of my story.
You're so full of shit. Tell them what happened at the airport, Lisa.
Well, I got a brand new car, Samantha.
Yeah, most people will be totally excited about that, except for you.
I can't help it. Here's the thing, right? So I go to pick up the car. So a month ago, I reserve a compact car, right? Compact. Or economy size, either.
Teeny tiny.
Just something small, right? Because just me, it's just going to be my boss, and that's what I drive around the city.
Yes.
Okay? So I go, I order it like a good person, lots of time in advance. They got lots of notice. I get to the airport. I'm sure on my profile page, when they pull up my stuff, I'm sure it says, big mean bitch. I'm sure it does. It must.
Hates being upgraded.
And then the girl's like, ah, shit. Right? It's her. So I get up there and I'm like, hi. And I'm all like, morning.
Yes, because
I'm cheery.
You're so cheery.
Yeah. I'm like, good morning.
Little Miss Mary Sunshine.
Yes. And I'm like, I'm here to pick up a car. And they're like, your name? I'm like, it's Lisa Gibson. So then they pull it up and she's like, okay, here we have it all here for you. And so then I just innocently say, Samantha, it's a compact car, right? Because I just want to be certain. Because I don't want to make the walk out to the parking lot for it not to be a compact car, and then I got to walk back, right?
Fat girls don't do that.
Don't want to make. I don't need to visit it twice. So I said, so it's a compact car, right? And she's like, no, actually, it's a mid-size. We've upgraded you. Well, you know, that's like, those words are like nails on the chalkboard to me. And I'm like, oh. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, just stay calm. She thinks she's doing a good thing.
Yes, she does.
Stay calm. So I said to her, I said, okay. I said, I just really prefer like a smaller car. Oh no, but it's a Hyundai Elantra, and it's gonna feel like a small car. I'm like, but it's midsize? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, okay. And she's like, but it's brand new. It only has 17 kilometers on it. She's like, so does that make it better for you? And I looked at her with like a face full of pissiness, and I said to her, I guess it's gonna have to.
You're the only person I know who hates being upgraded at the car rental.
I just want what I ordered. I just want a small car, right? I want to just drive in a small car. I drive a small car here. I don't want to drive a big car anyplace else, right? I just want something small. But then you get all the pressures of it's brand new. You're the first one to drive it. So all the, like, that's a lot of stress, eh?
Don't screw it up.
Don't mess it up, right? It's brand new, right? It's brand freaking new.
I'm surprised that you got out of the city in a brand spanking new car, because it probably has a lot of bells and whistles you're not aware of.
So that's the next problem, right? Is that not that, I mean, I don't drive a new car because I'm cheap, right? And it's still got good kilometers on ours.
Yes.
However, the 2018 new cars, there's too much fanciness in that bullshit. That is just too much fanciness. You don't need that fancy stuff, right? Like, you don't need all that going on in the car. On the side mirrors, it's got like lights that flash. And when you back up, don't use the mirror. You just trust the camera. And you just back up. Yeah. No.
That's losing a little bit of a skill set, eh?
It's losing a big skill set.
When you no longer use your side mirrors or your rear view mirror to do backups.
Yeah, right? What it didn't have, though, is it didn't have because I tried it on the highway, tried to go off the road to see if it, like, did that, like, get back on the road. And it didn't do that. Because some do.
I'm so glad you played around with your car.
I tried it out. I'm like, I wonder if it does that. Because that's beneficial.
Yeah.
That's beneficial, right? Get back on the road, asshole.
Too bad.
Right?
You know.
Yeah, they didn't have that.
You're playing around with it.
But here's what's funny, right? So the drive down, it's got a great stereo. Right? And you know, normally I'm talk radio.
Yes, you
So I listen to a little bit of that, and then I'm like, I want to play with the stereo as I'm driving and setting all the radio stations and stuff. You know what? You don't even know this about me. I didn't even know this about me. You know what? I'm a friggin' rock star. Yes, I am. I could have been in Phil Collins' band, because when that song, it's always a shame, it's just a shame, whatever it is, that's all, I was like playing. I was like in the moment. I was belting out the tunes.
Just playing the tambourine, were you?
In my mind, if I'm in your band, in my mind, I'm the tambourine player.
Not a cowbell, hey?
No.
Or a triangle?
No, I don't get the triangle. Because I've got a little more rhythm than that, right? So I could just like, I'm just like,
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm just tapping it off my hip.
Have you tried that little?
No, but in my mind,
have you tried it out?
in my mind, I look good.
In your mind, you're like shaking that tambourine for all the
tapping it on my hip.
Woo!
Yeah, right. Like a little bit on my hand. The whole bit, right?
Oh,
so doing
my
that.
God.
So I'm driving and I'm singing.
Are you like a hippie or a gypsy or?
I wondered because I thought, you know what?
Be in Fleetwood Mac, maybe.
That's what I thought. I thought, you know what? You put me in a jumpsuit with bell bottoms and put that tambourine in my hand. You could insert me in a lot of different places in that era, hey?
That could be fun,
right? That could be like a game. Where's Lisa?
Oh my God!
She's in Fleetwood.
Where's Waldo? Where's Lisa?
Oh, she's in her pantsuit and she's on Staying Alive album cover. I could be in all of them, I think.
She's got her tambourine.
She's got a tambourine. Exactly.
Oh my God.
Right? So there was that. And then, and I was just like cruising and grooving, and I'm not a singer, right? Like,
and
you
belting
know.
The tunes.
Yeah, you know I'm not a singer by nature.
No, you're not.
Right? But I was singing, and then you know what other song came on? Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam.
Stop.
And then that was like my rock. So I was like still, in my mind, I still thought tambourine, but it was like, imagine I probably had an electric guitar. Right? Because it's all like, like
you were not hands off the wheel.
No. But in my mind, as I was driving, that's what I was doing in my mind. I was driving, and I was like, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Yeah.
Bam-ba-lam.
Bam-a-lam. I don't know the words. From Birmingham, Bam-a-lam. Way down in Alabama.
Don't.
I probably could give you the words, actually.
I'm good. So basically you're listening to the Golden Oldie station.
You know what? I have...
In a jumpsuit
I'm
with a
going to have a blister on this finger because all I did was like click, 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 click. Right? Didn't like the song, next song. That's all I did the whole time. The whole drive. 2.5 hours.
Were you even paying attention to the road at this point?
Yeah, I did fine. I got there fine.
Yeah, but because it's a 2-lane highway with not a lot of traffic.
With not a lot of traffic.
But once you got into Regina, Lisa,
I was still okay, but I had some issues, right? And my boss, boy, she's a good sport. That gal, she a good sport. But she knows this going into it, right? She knows that I'm a bad driver.
Yeah, she does.
Right? She knows. She's lived it. She said she was flying into Regina. I'm like, that's fine. I'll rent a car. She's also now said that we're never doing it like that again. She'll come to Saskatoon first, and we'll make the drive together. Right?
She probably regrets her decision
going forward, right? Yeah, going forward. And you know, it don't really only almost got us in an accident once.
Oh God.
Yeah. But so here's the thing with these with your things on the mirror, right? With the lights, is for some reason it made me think I didn't need to use my signal.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so I was going into the next lane,
and
all of a sudden
that little light was going to indicate to the
I don't know. I didn't know, right? I don't know. I don't drive a fancy car, right? But it didn't. What it does is it screams at you because you're ready to sideswipe.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to tell you this about my boss, and I don't know if people know this, right? She has the fastest reflexes in the world. She is applying the brake with her left leg, and she's grabbed onto the oh shit handle. So fast, I don't even know there's a problem yet. I'm just looking at her like, she crazy. And she's kind of leaning over me, right? Because she's about to get hit. And I'm like, what? And she's like, you're just, I'm like, oh, sorry. Sorry, from just driving a new car. Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would not have survived. I would have kicked you out of the car and said, I'll drive.
You know, well, and it's funny because at the parkade, right? Because she's like, park there. She's like, back in. Oh, I'm not having none of that. So I got out of the car. She backed it in. I mean, because I don't trust just use the camera.
No.
Right? I don't. And they make the seats so high that you have to just use the camera. Right? So, but you know what she said today? Today when I was taking her to the airport, she's like, just so you know, if this car had the option to drive itself, we'd be picking that option today. She's like, that's the option we would have chose today, Lisa. I'm like, yeah, good to know, Brenda.
That's a better option than you.
Yeah, exactly. Apparently, that's right. It'll drive itself was better than I'll drive.
And this has nothing to do with the fact that you're probably blind as a bat, eh?
You know what? I do think I need to get prescription sunglasses.
That will not help your
right? Because I wear glasses all the time.
Yes, but that will not help you.
No. Well, you know what the thing is, I don't have a lot of peripheral.
No, you
vision,
don't.
Right? I don't really see a lot side by side.
You need a talking car, Lisa.
Yep.
Stay into the middle. Lisa,
yep.
You can turn left now.
Yeah.
You can turn right now.
Exactly.
You need that car.
I need that car.
You don't need the flashing lights.
No, but
you need an actual person.
I need an actual person driving it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that was fun.
That is so scary.
Isn't that kind of crazy?
That is too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never drive.
Yeah. I know, I never drive. I know.
And
that's the thing.
I never let you drive.
I know, and then I rent a car and I'm like, I got it. You know, kind of crazy that way.
It is disgusting.
I know, it's kind of funny.
So we're freaking out a little bit because there's now officially a bug in the car.
There's a bug in the car and Sam hates bugs.
It's a maple bug.
Oh, I think it's hiding. It's hiding. So friends of the podcast, if you hear, look at two girls screaming in a car. Way to go, Samantha. We try to be all big and tough chicks.
That was a maple bug.
It's hiding.
Those things are the devil.
No. Don't talk about the devil. That's coming up. Right?
Those are indestructible bugs.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to kill it. So just keep talking.
Okay.
Tell me about your
everybody.
TV. Right?
Lisa's
Sorry.
Gonna kill a bug in the midst of all of this.
It's gone. We're done.
It's like right beside you.
Where?
On the floor.
Oh, well, that's fine. It's dead. Sorry. Sorry. Right? Don't
and
say.
This is the reality of podcasting in a car.
I swear to God, we're not scripted. Now you just know that for sure. All right, Samantha. Okay,
God.
show must go on. Focus.
Okay.
Show must go on.
Fucking bugs.
Tell me about your TV. You were talking about your TV.
It's the only thing that happened to me this week. I had a very boring week.
Did you?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Well, I wasn't driving with you, so I felt safe. So
everybody was safe for me not on the road.
Yes. Okay, so I've decided I could totally switch just to Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, because they don't have commercials, and I enjoy that about them.
Aww.
And then I can continuously watch the series that I'm watching.
Yeah, but what
one
about all
after
the other
other.
shows that we watch?
I'm just saying. There's
Don't
cable
like,
is lucky. No.
Okay.
Shush.
Okay.
Cable is lucky that I still like some of the shows they show.
Cable is lucky.
Cable is lucky.
Oh,
Because
dear Samantha, it's cable.
Cable is lucky.
Thank you for keeping us in business.
I am just saying that I will probably not have the patience to watch a show live.
Yeah.
That I will now probably start PVRing everything.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Because
that's
then
fine.
I can fast forward with the commercials.
Okay, and I PVR everything too. But then we have to change our process.
Yes, I
a
know,
little bit.
because you hate change.
Right?
Blah, blah,
So
blah,
I just
blah,
need
blah,
to know, right? So if we're gonna do that, then it still is like Chicago Med still at 8, not like at like 8:07. Right? I can't cope with that. Right? Unless I send you
Give me 2 minutes to pee.
right? Like, unless I gotta pee and I need a drink and hang on, I just want to get a snack. Right? So that's fine. I watch Netflix too, you know.
Oh, no, you only what? You don't.
I did. I watched a documentary.
You're lying.
There was a documentary on the Backstreet Boys.
Really?
Backstreets. But I'm still in my rockstar mode.
No,
especially
don't.
with the lapel thing, hey?
The mic.
I wish I had an ear one. Like one that came like to my mouth.
Oh my god, don't.
I'd be like, yeah. So yeah, I watched their documentary. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They went back to their hometowns and boo-hooed because it was so hard being a Backstreet Boy because all the people and all the money and all the drugs and the rock and roll and the set, and I'm like,
you're like, so?
And right, what's your problem, right? And ooh, you got famous and now you got a problem with it? I think I can handle it. I think I can figure it out.
I think the band that has the most balls is New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
I think that those guys, they don't complain.
They didn't know.
They don't complain.
Nope.
But
right?
they were the original, right?
Yeah, well, like for our generation, like they were like our original boy band.
And I think because of the Wahlbergs, the Donnie of the Wahlbergs, and Marky Mark
and the Funky Bunch.
Yeah, they don't complain. They
don't
complain. Hey, they're like, yeah, we did drugs. Yeah, we hooked up with chicks.
We did all that stuff. We were, but now they're like respectable adults, right? And I think they were just happy. I think Donnie Wahlberg was just happy to not have to eat like processed cheese anymore, right? Not have to eat government cheese.
Government
right?
cheese.
Right now, I don't have to eat government cheese. I can have real cheese.
Speaking of government cheese, I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah,
he's been Instagramming that Wahlberg's now does the hamburgers. You can buy them in a grocery store.
Oh wow!
Yeah, you can buy Wahlberg hamburgers. And him and his wife Jenny McCarthy did an Instagram thing going, we're even putting government cheese on the hamburgers. Like, what is this government cheese?
So it's like their cheese slices in the States, right? Because their mom, because they used to have that show, and their mom used to always talk about the government cheese, which is funny.
So,
funny.
Speaking of Donnie Wahlberg.
Speaking of Donnie Wahlberg and boy bands, right? But yeah, well, and Joey McIntyre was pretty much my cousin.
No, he wasn't.
My kid sister used to go around telling people he was our cousin.
He was not.
He's not, absolutely
Just
not.
because you have the same name.
We had the same last name, spelled the same way and everything.
That does not make you cousins.
Well, you couldn't convince my sister of that back in the day.
Oh my god.
I know, I'm just saying. That's what we used to do. This
is the problem with your family.
We're weird that way, hey? We're weird. We'll latch on to anything we can find. We're latching and we're running with it, right? Sure, that's our cousin, right? Absolutely, Cousin Joe. He's from Boston. Right? We don't know him very well. We don't claim to have Christmases with him. We didn't know him very well or anything like that.
He was my first cousin, twice removed.
Not my cousin, and then back to my cousin. Just like that.
Oh my god.
I know. We're weird.
You're a little delusional.
Yeah,
runs in the family.
Runs in the family. Yeah. It's a trait.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a trait. I don't know where.
So you watched a documentary, and you went through.
Yep.
You went through the whole thing.
I watched all of it because it's a documentary, right?
Yes, because you're learning things.
I'm learning things, Samantha.
I like it when you say that. Yeah. I'm learning things.
Because I'm learning something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it's important. But guess what?
You could read.
Well, I can read. I choose not to read.
Whatever.
I'm just saying. But guess. Okay, go ahead.
No.
No, you look like you got something. You put your Peter Pointer up. You got something to add. Go ahead.
Is that bug really dead?
I don't know.
I feel like it's not.
I hope so.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I don't know where.
It's crawling around in my car.
It doesn't matter. Oh. Pay attention.
Okay, fine.
Right?
I have something to ask you.
Okay.
How does Mikey like the new brown towels?
Well, he's the least of the problem with the towels. I hate the towels.
Okay, because they're brown?
No.
Because they're too brown?
No, because they're too fuzzy. So they've been washed like 3 or 4 times. And I had a shower.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because Mike does laundry, right? And he's like, wash them. You can tell because they're soft, right? And I had a shower, and don't visualize this, anybody, because it's not a good visual, but it's necessary for the story. And when I got in the shower, I dried off. I was like, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy, right? I was like, Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? No, my belly, which I can see, unfortunately, when I'm standing, I can see bits of it still. It was like fuzzy brown.
So your towel is shedding
on me.
How many times do you think you're going to have to wash that towel before it stops?
I don't know, but I hate it. I hate that towel. And then it shed on the ground, right? So I had the Swiffer out, and I looked at the bottom of the Swiffer.
Just swap up your towels. Like, swap them out. Don't use them. Just keep washing them and hope that they stop doing that.
Yeah, but that doesn't help the fact that they're doing it now.
Well, just keep washing them.
I had a piece of fuzz in my eye. They get washed all the time. They've gotten, like, they are... Like,
well, just use a different towel, then.
Well, I'm bringing back the blue. I'm bringing back the blue.
So you wasted your money on brown towels?
No, because we will still have to use the brown towels because of that very argument right there. Right? Because you know what Mike said? I just should have got the towels. And I tried so hard to think of ways. I knew it! And I tried so hard to think of ways to have this conversation about the shedding because he's such a good guy. He's not going to complain about anything, right? So all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I think I got to figure it out. I'm like, hey... I faked it. I'm like, hey, what's on your arm? So I touched his arm, and he's like, nothing. I'm like, I thought it was a little bit of brown fuzz. I thought that would segue into the conversation, right? And he's like, why would I have brown fuzz on my arm? I'm like, from the towels. I didn't notice anything like that. Really? I hate them. I hate them.
That is so funny.
I hate them.
But now you're stuck with them.
Now I'm stuck with them.
Because if Mikey had bought them...
Yeah.
They would be better towels.
They would have been better towels.
You're not very good.
You know why?
You don't adult well, do you?
No, apparently not. You know why? Because he wouldn't have cared that they were on sale. He'd be like, they're on sale because they're crap towels. That's why they got a ton in. They need to get rid of them. They're crap towels. Yeah. That's why they're on sale.
Oh my god!
And I'm not that person. I'm like, oh my god, they're like expensive on sale. No.
And the Martha Stewart.
And the blah, blah, blah.
I think you should tweet to Martha Stewart and going, hey, your towels kind of bite.
Your towels suck. Yeah.
Just saying.
They're fuzzy. Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Not that funny. Not that funny.
Lisa.
Samantha.
The kid's been named.
Yeah, baby Louis.
Prince Arthur Charles
Prince
of Cambridge.
Louis. Yes.
Oh boy!
How excited were we the other day? We were so excited.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
There's no S in that statement.
Oh, come on.
You were excited.
I was excited.
Because you texted me, we had a boy.
I'm like, Samantha, congratulations, we had a baby boy.
And I'm like, no, I didn't. It was Kate.
I'm like, the baby's here. The baby's born. Right?
I had don't get me wrong. I think it's great that she had a bouncing baby boy, and she's good, and he's good, and everybody's good.
Yeah.
But it was not my child.
But here's what's funny, right?
She's not getting a gift from me.
No, okay, that's fine. She doesn't need one.
I'm laying it down.
She's good.
I'm not sending a gift.
We are not making a donation in baby Louis' name. I got it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You can.
We'll see.
Spread your money around.
We'll see. Spend it how you want.
You gotta do.
Dollar. Right? You do whatever you need to do. But here's the funny thing, right? So they're like 6 hours ahead of us, right? So she started going in labor at around 11 o'clock my time.
Uh-huh.
Guess what that did to my nighttime sleep?
You had none.
I was like baby Louis, right? Up, couldn't sleep. Up, couldn't sleep. Up, couldn't sleep.
Up like baby Louis.
Because I was just kept checking, right, to see, do we got the baby? Where's the baby? We got the baby? And then I woke up and we had the baby.
Aww,
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I put it on my sister's Facebook page too. I'm like, congratulations, the baby's here. And then she replied back, now we got to get planning that damn wedding. I'm like, absolutely. That's coming up soon.
So are you gonna get a fascinator? Are you dressing up for the wedding?
No, but I'll make my own hat again. Like what?
Oh dear God.
Yeah. Linda and I will participate in that. Yeah. And we'll Skype the picture back and forth.
Oh
yeah. That's what we did for the last one.
I saw that.
So that's what we got to do. That's just what we got to do. You know? It's okay. So you asked me to do something, right? We were out and about last week.
Yes.
We saw a sign.
Yes. And on the way home.
And you were super excited.
Driving you home, and I was like, "What?"
Yes, you were that excited, Samantha.
Oh my God, Lisa, the psychic fair is in town.
Right? You're like, you want to go? And I'm like kind of like on the fence, right? Because I'm like, but I'm like, sure, let's go. It'll be fun.
Lisa, it's just a bunch of hocus
pocus. I know. But what did you
You're
ask?
not inviting.
What did you ask me to do?
The spirits.
What did you ask me to do?
Ask the hyper hype girl.
You said ask the hyper hype girl. Let's see if she'll come. Because we wanted her to be on.
It would be fun.
Because she won't be on the podcast because she won't talk.
No.
Right? But so I asked her. She came to work on Saturday. So I said to her, psychic fair in town a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. Are you in? She looked at me like she'd never seen me before. She's like, the what? I'm like, the psychic fair. Are you in? I said, Sam and I think it'll be a lot of fun. She's like, no. And then she walked away. And I'm like, but kind of seemed mad a little bit. Hey? And I'm like, okay. So then I'm like, where are you going? Right? Like, come back here for a minute. So she came back. So I said to her, I said, we're just going to go and have some fun. And, like we're probably not going to get like our fortune told. And she's like, no, that's the work of the devil. And I'm like, what? She's like, that's the devil's work. And she was so serious. Like, she was like stone cold. Hey? Stone cold. Like kind of probably thought I was the devil actually at that moment. And I'm like, we might have some tea and they like read your leaves, whatever's left over. I said, or like, here's my hand, read my palm. No,
nothing of that.
No, because that's inviting the devil.
No, it's not.
You got to respect it. I don't get it because I'm like, really? And she's like, no. She was just like, no.
I think for me, if she's saying that it's the devil's work, that she's learned somewhere in her...
She might be a religious gal or something. I don't know.
You never know.
Yeah.
But I need then proof. I need a show me and quote me.
So you want a show and quote, right?
From the Bible.
From the Bible.
Where it says that someone reading your future or reading your tea leaves or whatever is the devil's work.
Well, I don't know. But you got to respect...
It's funny when you... Because I asked you, so is Michelle coming? And you're like, nope, it's devil's work.
Devil's work. Yeah, completely. And I said to her, but you do know that it leaves you up for conversation, right? Because it means we're going to talk about it, right? And she's like, I get that. But that's the devil's work. And went back to her dusting or sweeping or whatever.
I will have none of this conversation.
None of it. She was like, and done. Right? Completely.
I don't understand.
And then her daughter came to work to visit her, and I said to Rael, I said, hey, and that's Rael, my millennial friend. Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I said to Rael, I said, hey, we asked your mom to do this. I said, and she wants no part of it. And Rael's like, it's the devil. And I'm like, at Michelle, I'm like, you taught them well.
Yeah, same church, apparently.
Same church, you taught them well.
Same religion.
Yeah, but I respect it because I'm kind of on the fence myself.
Oh, you big baby.
Right? Because you know what I always say, right? Like my mom's passed away. I need her to stay in the other world. I don't need her to come for a visit.
You're
I'm
not
just
inviting
saying.
stuff.
Just saying, right? I don't know. So
It's not like a ghost.
I don't know.
Like, it's not that.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm going with you. I'm gonna do it. But if my mom comes to visit me, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be so mad, and I'm gonna be so mad at you if my mom is in my next dream afterwards, right? Like, hi, it's mom.
Hi,
I'll be like, are you kidding me? Right? Or she appears as a teapot or something. I want none of that.
I think your mom is like with people who
She's
maybe she just,
Yeah. My mom wants nothing to do with us down here now.
No.
Right? We've had some close calls. She kicks us back.
I think she's busy.
Yeah, she's busy. She's having fun. She's like on a timeout. She's like, I'll let the family know when I'm ready for them. Yeah, and it's not now. But you know what's funny though is that because the hype girl was so like, no, it's the devil's work and stuff like that. She also knew what we were going to talk about this week, right?
Oh, did
because
you know?
Part of it kind of came from her, right? Because she was just talking about how one time how she's like a night person and she thinks like she has all these issues with it. So last night she started sending me texts. So I'm in my hotel in Regina. So I'm getting these random texts from the hype girl. All these reasons why her being a night owl makes perfect sense.
Really?
And is better. Yeah. So I'm like, isn't that funny? Because I guess, right? So I'm like, enough. Right? Like, enough. I don't want to hear it.
Well, because she knows, if she's a smart girl, she knows that night owls are not well respected.
You know what?
We are not respected people.
We look down on you.
I know.
We think you lazy.
Fucking smart assy, snotty people.
We think you're lazy. That's all.
No, we're not lazy.
It's not that we think you're lazy. We just think, get up. That's what we think.
We don't have to. It's part of our... I can't even talk now because you're making me laugh. Oh my god. It's part of our natural biological...
Your circadian rhythm. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Om.
It's part of that.
Yeah, I get that.
Don't
just
ohm.
saying.
That's rude.
But do you know that a morning person is described in the Urban Dictionary as a supernatural being that can get up as early as they want and still be able to be productive? And I'm like, hello, you're preaching to the choir.
Oh, boo fucking hell.
All right, I'm like, that's me, 100%. And
Really?
Yeah. I want to share 6 things with you that make me a morning person. Okay? Number 1, I only have to set 1 alarm, but I wake up before it goes off.
I have to set 2.
Right? Number 2, if I sleep past 10, I feel like my whole day is wasted.
If I sleep till 10, I think, good sleep.
Right? While my lazy friends are still sleeping, I finished all my chores and my errands.
Whatever.
Right? I can't explain why it's important to wake up early. It just is.
And with that came a very snotty face.
Right?
If anybody wants to know.
And a little bit of like a tilt of my head, right? It's like
that was a little tilt.
Like it just is, Samantha. Right?
Stop it.
I love breakfast at breakfast time.
I like breakfast too when I get up. Because whenever I get up, whatever time that is, Lisa.
You want breakfast.
It's breakfast.
Yeah, it's usually 11.
So whenever I get up, it's breakfast, regardless of the time.
And if I sleep till 8, I feel like I'm a champion. Woohoo! Big sleep in. Got up at 8.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
I just want you to know that as an early riser, you're not healthier, wealthier, or wiser. Ben Franklin, dude, you're wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna question Ben?
Yeah. In fact, night owls tend to be wealthier than what they are called. They're called larks. You early risers are called
I don't
larks.
want to be called a lark. I want to be a spark.
No, you're a lark.
I'm a spark.
Yeah. So, owls tend to have larger incomes.
Yeah, but owls are mean old birds.
No, you know why we're moody?
Why?
It's because of our circadian rhythm.
Oh, everything. Oh, my God.
Because we're out of our natural element. So we tend to be a little moodier and a little bitchier. But
because
you know
of
what?
that.
It's because you're forcing us to do something we are not naturally attuned to do.
Just get up and be happy?
No.
Thanks. Sorry, I wasn't born with that gene. Is that what you're saying, Samantha?
No, shut up.
That's kind of where I'm going with that.
Did you know that owls are basically smarter than the larks?
Why are they smarter?
We test higher.
Really?
Yeah, on intelligence and processing.
I must be the exception.
No, you're not.
Yeah, my mom passed a Mensa, so that gene is in me.
That has nothing to do with
That's
you.
a smart gene.
No, that has nothing
that's a
to
smart
do.
gene.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know that owls have more game?
Listen here, you know what? Larks can have
game.
Larks can find game anytime, right? We just want to have our game over earlier, but we'll start playing sooner.
They tend to have more partners, and they tend to be better in bed. What?
Oh my God! Really,
Michelle? Tell me if I'm right.
All you night owls, you better in the hay, you better in the sack, are ya? Right?
Oh
Samantha,
God.
We're not that podcast.
No,
and right now, I'm thinking back, and I'm like, I'm not so bad. Right? He hasn't strayed.
Oh my God!
Right?
That's true.
He ain't straying.
Okay, but you love your Blue Jays, hey?
I do.
Okay, you know what?
What?
Owls make better baseball players.
Well, but all the games are at night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why they are better. Their averages tend to be better than the larks, who are baseball players.
Well, you know what? The Jays are sucking right now, so I don't know if we should talk about that. I don't know, but most of the games have been nights, but they're only losing by 1 run. So okay, I'll give you that.
Okay. However, owls are partial to smoking and drinking due to the lateness of the hours that they are up.
So do you have a secret addiction I don't know about?
I don't.
No.
I don't know, but Michelle.
But you might look and you might take it up. She's not a smoker. She's not a smoker. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
She's not a smoker.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm not going to mention what's in my head right now. She does go to Vancouver quite a bit.
She does.
Okay. Larks, boring.
Nobody's ever told me that.
They're persistent. They're cooperative, agreeable, conscientious.
Oh, look at that. We're good people.
And proactive.
Wow, look at that. We're responsible, good people.
Boring.
Right? Stop with the air quotes. Not everything needs... When you do air quotes, you doing air quotes is like me saying, I like your green shirt. It's the same. I should just quote it. Samantha.
I knew that's what you were saying.
I like
Bitch, please.
Right? I like your pretty green shirt.
I don't need your approval, thank God.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
That's very true.
That is also a personality trait of a lark. She's a bitch and she a liar.
Is she a liar?
She a liar.
That's funny. That's funny.
Okay, and you procrastinate less, which sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a procrastinator.
Yeah, I think owls, we procrastinate.
Yeah, you guys do. Because you're not up in time to get shit done.
Oh my God!
That's the problem.
Stop it.
Okay, well, I did something fun. I did a Lisa and a Sam list.
Oh God.
Okay.
You know what? It's not going to work out for me.
No, you know what?
It's not gonna work out for me.
I'm just letting the people know. Okay, so here, Lisa wakes up cheery Sam doesn't.
I'm better after about a cup of coffee.
Yeah, so I wake up.
Maybe 2.
Okay, so put us at the lake, right? And I'm up, and you stumble out of bed, and you right? You just stumble out of bed, and I'm like, morning! And you're like, did you at least make coffee?
I do not say that.
Yes, you do too. Did you at least make coffee? Right? Or, what was that noise? Right? That's what you do. Right? And I'm just sitting waiting, like, thinking, like, she's going to get up soon? When will she get up? She should get up soon. Okay, Lisa likes coffee, but can live without it.
Yes.
Sam cannot.
No, and I choose not to.
Exactly. Lisa, okay, so on a day off, Lisa gets up and showers right away. Sam, not right away.
No. Coffee, breakfast, contemplation of life.
Contemplation of life. TV.
Then we'll think about it.
Shower, because it's the next day and I gotta go to work. Right? And, okay, Lisa doesn't hit the snooze button. Sam does.
Probably twice, and I have 2 alarm clocks.
Oh my God. Right? Which brings me to my next point about the snooze button.
Oh.
I don't understand it. Hype Girl says she snoozes 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Do you know, yeah. It doesn't give you more sleep. It makes you angrier. Because when the snooze button goes off, you're mad.
In our brains, it just feels better.
How long is the snooze button even for?
Anywhere between 5 and 8 minutes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I timed it.
Really? And does it just decide? I don't even know about it. Does it just decide?
Mm-hmm.
It just, okay.
No,
so
it's automatically programmed into whatever alarm clock.
Whatever alarm clock.
Yes.
This is my thinking on the snooze button, Samantha. Just suck it up and get up. Snoozers are losers. Doesn't give you...
That is so harsh.
But just get up.
That is so harsh.
We
are fighting against our biological tendencies.
Who needs, just 4 more minutes of sleep? You're not even in a sleep yet.
Did you know that when you make a night owl become an early riser or a morning person, we get social jet lag?
We get social jet lag.
And that's what makes us moody. Because we're fighting against our natural tendencies.
But here's the thing.
Which is to get up a little bit later, stay up a little bit later.
But you don't stay up late. Right?
On my days off, sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do, okay. But here's the thing that I don't get with you.
But I do get tired around 10:30, 11 o'clock. But that's late.
Because you're old.
Well, I guess age plays a part.
But the thing with you is that I need 8 hours sleep. No, I'm like a brand new baby. I need 8 hours of sleep.
And you know what? I would just watch the show where it said adults need 7 to 9 hours of sleep.
When they're 65 and older.
No!
Yes, because they're preparing for their final sleeps.
Oh my God.
That's why.
Their final sleep?
Yes, because their body's preparing them for what will one day be their final sleep. So that's why.
You're so full of it.
So right now we're in the years where we don't need all of that shit.
Okay, I can't handle you bitching and moaning about you're better because you're a lark and nah.
Well, now you know how I feel when you were like, I read. So it's kind of the same type of thing.
Night owls, I'm going to tell you something. Okay. They have better memory. They have increased processing speed and cognitive abilities, and they are less likely to be depressed, and they achieve more academically.
You can have
Night owls are more imaginative and idealistic. We're optimists. You're a pessimist.
I'm not a pessimist. I am not a pessimist whatsoever. I have like such a cheery, happy-go-lucky demeanor. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Samantha.
No, we perform better on measures of memory.
I don't believe that.
We're as healthy and wise as you in knowing little bird people.
Really?
Yep.
But just at different times of the night. Right? Put us side by side at 6 a.m. and do a quiz, and guess who's passing and guess who's like...
Me!
You're not.
I am totally passing.
You're not passing anything at 6 a.m. When you do your 5 a.m.s, here's the thing. When you do your 5 a.m.s, when do you feel like, okay, I'm ready for my day?
At 5 o'clock.
You get to work and you feel like I'm ready for my day.
I gotta be on it because I'm probably doing something important.
And you're like, hello, day! No, you're like...
By 10 o'clock, I'm like, I'm done, day!
Hey, and that's not even a full day.
No.
Right? Yeah, I don't get that.
Don't be mean.
No, you know what the thing is with me is that I'm kind of in the middle because I don't really need a lot of sleep, right? Like, I'm not a sleeper.
But, okay, I came across 50% of the population tends not to be a hardcore early riser or a hardcore night owl. They tend to be somewhere in the middle. So you could be anywhere in the middle.
But I don't sleep in. I'm not a sleeper inner.
No, you're not.
Right? I'm not a sleeper
That
inner.
doesn't make you better. It doesn't make you a better person, Lisa.
It doesn't make me a better person. I don't
Just
think I'm
because
better.
somebody's a night owl does not make them less productive than you.
But here's the thing,
No,
Samantha.
there's no science behind that.
No, because when it's fine if you're a night owl. I get that you're productive. So my husband works at night. He's a night owl. He's productive during the night.
He has no choice but to be a night owl.
Right. So he's productive at night. If you have to be productive during the day, but you're a night owl, you're missing some of the productivity.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I learned how to cut corners creatively and use my cognitive side of my brain.
There you go.
And you know what? Damn straight I do.
Damn straight I do. There's a shortcut. I got it.
Okay, so I need you to understand, though, Lisa, that sometimes this isn't about, like, you're better, owls aren't.
I don't think that.
There's 22 genes that are currently known to affect a person's chronotype, which is either they're a lark or they're an owl.
Somebody's got too much time on their hands.
I know me. Those, I'm schooly.
Yeah, you got way too
I needed to know why.
Okay.
I like to sleep in.
Okay.
And I'm biologically set differently, and I'm okay with that. So I need you
to
support me in my night owl tendencies.
Right.
And just be like calm and nice if you can, because I know that's hard.
I'm nice. I am nice. I don't want to defend that I'm nice.
Okay, but I also came across something which I think will be interesting to hear your point of view.
Okay.
They're thinking of changing the start times for middle school and high school so that the kids, because they know that late teens, like early teens, late teens tend to their bodies don't get up till 8 or 9.
Right.
So they're thinking if they start school later, they'll be more productive in school.
Get your ass to school. Oh my God, if I'm the teacher and my schedule's now changing so my 16-year-old kid can sleep a little bit longer, get your ass to school. Right? Oh my God. Because then that's just accommodating everything.
Okay, but that's what we do.
I know, it's ridiculous.
We accommodate the world.
But you know what, though?
We accommodate everything for everyone at all times.
Listen.
So why wouldn't we take the time for kids?
Listen and listen carefully, Samantha.
I'm just saying.
Listen closely.
The bag is above your head!
It doesn't matter. Just keep talking. Okay? Here's the thing, Samantha. Oh my God, people.
I hate maple
Oh
pie.
my God.
I am so sorry.
Just leave it alone.
Okay.
Stop looking at it. Look.
Okay.
Can we just talk?
Yes, I'm talking.
So when we lose all of our followers this week because you can't cope with the bug, I hope you're right. So big tough talker here.
Okay.
Right? Apparently I didn't kill it.
No, you didn't.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
The thing is that if you are an early riser, you don't need all of these things to be accommodated. Because I can get them all done during my daytime.
Okay, but I'm saying we accommodate for everyone. So why wouldn't we accommodate for the kiddies?
Why would we?
And the teens.
But we don't need to accommodate for everyone.
And the fun people
We need to go back to not accommodating to everyone.
I don't think we're going to do that.
I think that's what we need to do.
I think we have 24-hour grocery shopping for a reason.
But why do we need to have it?
I think that we have 24-hour 7-Elevens for a reason.
I know
24-hour gas
stations.
stations.
But a morning person doesn't need that.
And all that jazz.
We can just do 9 to 5. Just be open 9 to 5. You needed to be open late.
No, I don't.
How often have you gone to get groceries late?
What?
Yes.
More than once?
Yes, exactly. Right? I don't. I don't need to go get groceries at 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
False statement. Right there.
What?
Because your husband gets the groceries.
But even if I was getting
False
the groceries,
statement.
even if I was getting the groceries, right, I wouldn't need to. I wouldn't need to do it.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I'm just saying.
I'm completely positive.
Okay, but I think I can prove to you that there are better famous night owl people than larks.
Okay, tell me.
I'm going to start with early riser people.
Okay.
Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
Snoozeville.
But important.
George W. Bush. Boo-hoo.
He was a president.
Whatever. Rachel Ray. She's a top cooker person.
Yeah, we don't need her.
Condoleezza Rice.
Awesome.
Boring.
Not boring.
Napoleon. Boring. John Grisham. Kind of not bad. He's a writer. Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah.
Smart. Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay, yeah.
Martha Stewart. Criminal.
Whoa, are you kidding me? Really?
Kidding.
I don't know. Got him! He did, friends of the podcast.
He dead now.
Bug his tits up.
Oh my God,
Sorry.
the reality of podcasting in a car!
Right.
Okay.
Please don't stop following. Please don't stop listening. Right?
Okay,
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
Sorry.
Okay,
No,
leave it
he
alone.
should be now.
Okay, famous night owl people. Winston Churchill. Hi, saved the world.
He was important.
Bob Dylan. Smart singer guy.
Ah, but nah.
Folk singer. Barack Obama. Hi. Presidente.
Yeah, that's true.
Prince. Hi, it's Prince.
Hi, he overdosed.
Hi, he's Prince. He gave the world his music.
He lost some credibility with me.
John Travolta.
Just weird.
Weird Scientology
Little weird guy.
J.R.R. Tolkien. Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Hi, well, I've got authors.
But that's a good one.
Yeah.
Trevor Noah, famous comedian guy.
He's up late at night because of his show.
Yeah, I know, but I don't care. And Pharrell. Ha! Pharrell!
He doesn't do it for me anymore.
I am happy.
Well, I know it's a fun song, but But look at his energy. His song seems more daytime.
It's not daytime.
Person. I think so. Okay, this is what I did about you.
What?
Okay.
Is it pick on Sam Day?
I have another thing. Yeah. Okay, so I think that you would be a morning person if morning started at noon.
Yes.
Right? I think that you aren't a morning person, but you're a coffee person.
I have to have coffee.
Yes, you do.
It doesn't matter what time I get up. Coffee.
And this is what else I think. I think that, in your opinion, hell is other people before coffee.
Hell yeah.
Right? That's what I think. You know? That's what I think with you.
Okay, but we also felt that with early risers and night owls, we needed to talk about, which I felt was a natural segue into.
And something else we're very different in.
Yes, late people versus punctual people.
Yeah.
Because I'm late.
And I am not.
And she is not. And neither is your husband.
No.
You people arrive like 2 hours before a function.
He's more early than I am. I'm not quite that early, but he's more early.
It is insane balls.
Yeah.
And I don't understand.
And you're late, but we don't understand you. That's the problem. Do you know that Tolstoy, he was like,
really?
Yeah, this is what he says.
We're going there?
Early people are alike, but every late person is late in their own way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're cool, imaginative, fun people.
Nobody's cool. Okay, but there was a list of like 14 different things.
Yes, I came across that list.
Yeah, well, I'm not schooling.
I picked out who I thought you thought I was.
Well, I picked out I picked out 2 who I thought you were, and I made up a new one for you.
All right.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what I think?
Yes, Lisa.
Okay, so I think that you're the pre-liar.
I picked that one too.
Yeah, because you've done this, right? I'll send you a message when you're already late saying, Samantha, how we doing for time? And I know you're already late, and you're like, oh, I'm doing good. Just about there. And I'm like, you're like still at home.
I don't say just about there.
I'm almost ready.
I say on my way.
On my way.
It's very generic.
Right, I'm on my way, just about on my way. Right, so I think you're a pre-liar because you're not just about on your way.
Shut up.
Right? I also think that, and you've proven this to a fault, that you're the genetic late person. Right?
My personality is to blame for being late?
Yes. Because you've just blamed your personality and your genes on everything today.
No, that's
right?
true.
So you get that one too, right? And then I made a new category for you. And it's called the don't care. And that you're going to be late because you can. Because you don't give a shit. You don't even care.
I don't.
You don't care.
I really don't.
That's why I had to install that new rule, right? And sometimes you have to buy lunch. Why? Because I can't reward bad behavior. And then remember, you'll just text me saying lunch is on me. And I'm like, all I want is for you to be on time. I feel like I plead with you every time we're going to have a day off. And you're like, hey, what time? And I'm like, 10? And you're like, okay. And I'm like, please, can it be my 10? Yeah. And I'm like, and I go to bed knowing it's not my 10.
It isn't your 10.
And then Mike's up and he's like, aren't you going out with Sam? I'm like, yeah. And what time? I'm like, 10. Shouldn't you start getting, no, not my 10, her 10, which is 10:30. Yeah. Right?
But I feel like I'm also number 14, which is the denier.
Oh.
Which is I just walk in and go, hey, everybody, hey!
Yeah, and you think the world
and I tell you no reason why I was late.
No, you just expect it, right? Sorry, nothing. You're just you just announce yourself.
But there are reasons why people might be late. One, it could be genetic. 2, it could be they don't like to be in awkward situations.
I understand if
and
it's
being
traffic.
early puts you there.
Yeah, but still.
Being early puts you in that awkward, I gotta make small talk and I don't know what, it just feels uncomfortable.
You know what I think? I think, this is what I think with you.
No.
I think telling someone who's late all the time to be not late is like telling someone on a diet to not eat. That's what I feel. That's what I think when I think of you.
That is
right?
so mean.
Right? But it's true, isn't it?
Did you know that did you ever think, possibly, that late people just don't like to waste time? And that's why we're late?
No.
Because in the time that it takes to be early, and you're there an hour ahead or half an hour ahead, you could be doing something useful.
No.
Instead of just standing around waiting for something to happen.
But you're not doing something useful. You're like at home, sitting on your ass.
Stuff comes up.
Nothing comes up.
Stuff comes up.
What comes up? Nothing. I hit snooze too many times. That's what came up. Right? Oh, I'm just going to sit here before I have a shower. That came up. Right? Smith, I've known you too long. Nothing comes up. Rarely does something come up.
But you know, I feel like we're always hoping for the best case scenario. That we won't be late. That we will be on time. And that you won't be
I'm always hoping
filled with anger.
You're hoping that I'm going to like not be filled with anger? And every now and then I cut you some slack, right? Every now and then I get in the car and I'm like, hi.
And you're like not angry at me.
Sometimes I am angry. Sometimes I'm like, can't you just be on time?
And then sometimes I don't care.
I know. And then I don't understand that either.
But I think, to be honest, let's flip the switch here.
Okay.
I think punctual people get off on being on time. I think they get off being on time so that they can lord that over the people that are late.
I cannot tell a lie. I think it's pretty...
You act superior just because you happen to get there
I am
on time.
Because somebody was expecting me and I'm there.
No, and I feel, but there's other reasons though.
Okay.
And I looked into this because I needed to make sure you understood the reasons why you were so anally punctual.
Tell me.
Because you're scared of the negative feelings that it may cause being late.
I'm not scared.
You're basically afraid of your feelings, Lisa.
No, I don't want to let people down.
I think you're
Somebody's
afraid of your
expecting me and their time's valuable, Samantha. Uh-huh.
I think you're also motivated by your emotions. Because you're judging yourself on your lateness or your earliness, and you can't handle the negative feelings. Because you like to feel good all the time. So
Absolutely.
you can't feel bad.
Yeah, because I want to be a good...
No, that just means you can't handle your emotions. Punctual people are emotionally distraught.
We're not distraught. We make sure we're not distraught by being on time. Right? And we care about how other people feel.
Oh, God.
Right?
Yes, you care so much.
So much I care. I'm just caring, Samantha. Right? I'm just caring. I don't know.
Okay, because you and Mike always plan to be like 5,000 hours ahead of time.
Yes.
Do you do something near your destination before it starts?
What do you
like
mean?
if you're that far in advance of when it happens or starts, do you like go for dinner but you're close? Like you're 5 minutes away.
No, we might go for a drive. Right?
What's that point?
We might go for a drive. Like if we're... No.
Okay. Example.
We'll just bask in each other's company.
That's funny. WrestleMania.
Yes.
When you guys went.
When we didn't go to WrestleMania, we went to wrestling.
Okay. How early were you?
Well, we made a day of it because we needed to be early. Right? So yes, so we did do different things then. Yeah.
But when did it actually start?
It started at 7.
And when were you there at the venue?
When the gates opened.
And when was that?
Probably 5:30.
And then what did you do from 5:30 to 7?
8. 8. Yeah.
So you did plan something before the event.
But we ate in the arena.
I know, but you still planned to do something while you were there.
Yeah. Don't want to miss out on that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, we're weird that way.
So you're planners.
We're planners.
You prepare for all transit problems.
Just in case something comes up, we can do this, we can do that.
So much wasted time.
Why? You're just sitting at home being late. Right? I'm at least being productive. You're being late.
You know what? I think that late people, we think, hey, I got to work in 15 minutes. That seems like a realistic time to get to work.
And then you live on that, and you think all the time it's going to be...
Because we live in hope of things always working out.
But there's never a train, there's never an accident, there's never snow on my windshield to sweep off. Right? And all of that. You don't take that into consideration. When I'm going someplace, I take that into consideration. I'm like, I have to let the car warm up. I'm going to have to sweep it off. That's where we differ.
That's unfortunate.
That's where we differ.
That's unfortunate.
Right? That's where we differ, Samantha.
Okay, well, I think, Lisa.
Yes.
I'm a late person.
You are, and you know what?
You are anally punctual.
To know you is to love you, apparently. Isn't that what that phrase is? And sometimes I have to take you a bit with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Right back at you.
I know, right? I know, Samantha.
Because my attitude is, whatever.
I know you, right? Yeah, you don't care. Maybe back in the early days of our friendship, you cared a little bit more. But you don't care now.
I have known you forever.
I know, right? And I don't expect you to be on time, but I hope.
You always hope. You hold out a little hope.
And do you remember we tested it one time, and I'm like, can you just pretend that you had an appointment? And you were on time.
I was on time.
And I'm like, so you have the skill set to be on time, Samantha. You can do it. You've done it.
Oh, yeah.
But just,
none of this makes you better than me, Lisa.
Okay. I don't think I'm better.
For the late people out there, for the night owls, I'm on your side. I will be your advocate in all things.
And for the night owls that work at nighttime, I understand why you're night owl. It's the daytime people that have the daytime life that I don't quite understand.
Oh, shut up.
That's what I'm saying, Samantha.
Okay, we have to start with the I shake my heads.
Okay.
But we have a special guest.
Yes, we do.
We reached out to Adam from Odd Dad Out.
Love Adam.
We love him. So I'm just going to quickly play.
And this is what Adam has to say.
Hey there, Lisa and Sam. This is Adam from the Odd Dad Out podcast, and I have an I Shake My Head for you guys. So, a little backstory. I live out in Phoenix, Arizona, and out here the big college is Arizona State University. And right off of the main campus is Mill Avenue, which is essentially a strip of clubs and bars and tons of entertainment for all of the young college folk, which is naturally packed to the gills with drunk college debauchery just about every weekend. Okay. And so my I shake my head moment goes to this group of very aggressive Christians who march up and down the street every Friday night, dragging a giant wooden cross and shouting their signs, "Jesus saves," and "honk for Jesus," and "stop here to pray." And it just made me think, dear protesters, like, what do you think you're doing? Do you think all the youngsters that came down here to get drunk and party and rub up on each other are really going to change their minds because they saw someone walking around with a cross? I mean, the crowd outside the Jack-in-the-Box just thinks you're weird, trust me. And they all know they're sinning. I just don't see them changing their minds after they already spent all that time getting dressed and putting on their makeup and getting all dolled up and practicing their pickup lines. I don't see your sign and your cross keeping them from wanting to get drunk and possibly have a one-night stand.
I think that's good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I would shake my head at that too.
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, I have an I shake my head. And just so everybody knows, Adam's from the Odd Dad Out podcast. We'll tweet out his information. He's on Facebook. We'll put all that out so everybody can go and check him out.
For sure.
Okay, I have an I shake my head, Samantha.
All right, Lisa.
So I was shopping in Reitman's. Yep, I said it, Reitman's.
In Regina.
In Regina with my boss. And it was the worst customer service I've ever experienced. Because
that's not good.
No, they didn't say hi. They didn't talk to us. They had dirty fitting rooms. My boss was trying on pants. I was getting her sizes, and then I was sitting on like a little stool. And these people that worked there were walking back and forth in front of me, not saying anything, right? And you know what the reason was? I guarantee it's because we went to the clearance racks.
Really?
But here's my I shake my head with that, right? My I shake my head part was today. I'm a clearance shopper. Mm-hmm. But my boss is not normally a clearance shopper.
No.
She just happened to have on a pair of pants that were from the winter, and she's like, I wonder if they have any in clearance. Yeah. Doesn't mean she wasn't going to buy other stuff. And she buys lots of stuff from Reitman's, and not one bit of service.
That's
right. Like I get it, right? Right? We work in retail. Mm-hmm. Nobody loves the clearance shopper because you're not making your targets offer, and you know what? And she's a lot of work for what you're getting out of it.
True.
But you think it. You don't act it out.
There's no noticeable.
No, right?
Like indication.
No, right? Yeah, absolutely. I'll get you another pant that's $5. Not a problem. Yep. And you want another one too? Sure thing. Right? In my mind, I'm like, you stupid cheap bitch. But verbally. But I'm not showing that whatsoever. That was my I shake my head.
But what did you do about it?
I tweeted their company.
Yeah.
And then they asked me to direct message. And again, my goal isn't to get people in trouble, but do better. Yeah. Because you know what? People expect better from me in my job. Right?
Absolutely.
And they expect better from you in your job. So why shouldn't all retail should have the same level?
It should.
It should.
It should.
It should.
It doesn't.
So that was my I shake my head. But you know what else is funny? So here's a surprise I shake my head. Right?
From who?
From the Green Korean. So he has a podcast, and he just sent out a tweet today, which was kind of funny, right? So this is completely surprised. Didn't even know what was happening. He sent a tweet out, and he sent a picture. Okay, and it was a picture of on Twitter, different things are trending, right? So he took a screenshot of what was trending at the time that he I guess was on Twitter. Mm-hmm. So what he says is he's like how the tweet is, how is ABBA's new song trending higher than the war ending in Korea?
Oh my God, ABBA has a new song?
Samantha, the war's ending in Korea, right? The war's ending in Korea.
People need happy. They don't need that.
So that was from the Green Korean. And I thought that was so funny because it was like, oh my God, that's so true. And that is a true I shake my head moment too, right?
That is.
Because how can that be trending higher?
ABBA song, ending war in Korea.
Ending war in Korea. Yeah.
That's sad.
So I appreciated the fact. So we just saw it at the last minute, so it was like kind of made sense to throw it in.
Thank you, Green Korean.
Thank you.
That was good.
Samantha, do you have one?
I do. Okay, so I was chatting with one of the girls that works with me at my store, and she is a 22-year-old psychology major, and she is a hilarious girl. Yeah. She's really funny, and she told me a little story. She was in her English class she has to take for her degree, so it's a 100-level English class, and she said, I'm in there with a lot of 18 and 19-year-olds. She goes, I can't believe that we're so different. And she's only 22.
Right.
She said that they're incredibly bitter and cynical. And I'm
wow.
Really?
Wow.
Because she's like, I think we would consider her a cusp millennial, maybe.
Oh, okay. So I got that. Okay, I can relate to that, yeah.
You can't. So that's okay. But she was saying that that group of kids that are just coming out of high school and now in their first year of university are very they're very overwhelmed by all their social media feeds. Oh, okay.
Well, they see everything.
They see everything.
Right.
So they have this, weird doomsday mentality that they're not going to live very long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, but they also feel they can't possibly fix it. And I was like, serious? And I literally was like, really?
Wow.
Wow. I'm 50 and I think I got hope. So I'm like,
right? And they're 21 and they got no hope?
They got no hope.
Wow.
They're 18.
They're 18 with no hope.
18 or 19 with no hope.
No hope.
And I'm like, wow, that is so weird. But she was like, yeah, she goes, the people that she grew up with in high school are politically inclined, they worry about the climate, they're trying to help, but these kids who are only 4 years younger than her are like, yeah, we're good, we're done, it's over. You over. People, you older generation people, you've screwed it up too much, we're out.
They're like, we tapped out.
Yeah.
Wow, hey?
They're so cynical.
They got the white flag and they're waving it.
And that made me shake my head, because I'm like, how can you give up? You haven't even lived yet.
You haven't even started.
You have not yet lived.
You haven't even started.
And then that kind of made me mad, because all the people that have fought for so much to get us where we are right now. Yeah. Yes, there have been mistakes, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you give up and you haven't even tried.
Yes. That's not good.
They will not try.
That
is basically what you're saying. And they love the Kardashians. They're all about the reality TV. Yeah. They're all about people being famous through YouTube and the social media things. Yeah. They want that life.
That's crazy.
They don't want anything else.
Without working for it.
Yeah. So that made me shake my head.
That's when I shake my head.
I don't even understand that. I can't relate.
That's when I shake my head.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah. So next week's topic, pet peeves of the world. We're not sure what that means.
Right?
And each other.
Oh, we're going to do that. We're going there,
are we? We're going there. Hey, you were so mean to me. I'm going to go home and cry.
As if you're going to go home and cry.
No, I won't.
You won't. And I wasn't mean to you, Samantha. I just beat you to the punch.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm late. Whatever. Yeah, I'm a night owl. Whatever. What are we going to do about it?
Well, look at you. You trashed on me. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
I dished it back.
Yeah. If you feel inclined to support the podcast.
Yes.
You can go to patron.podbean.com/ismhead on Podbean.
On Podbean.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. You can find us on Podbean, iTunes, and any place you can listen to podcasts.
Absolutely.
You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
And you know what, friends of the podcast? I'm going to send out one more big apology for the maple bug debacle.
It's still in here.
It's still in here.
I named it Bob.
We did not kill it. But you know what? And I feel bad. If this offends anybody, I apologize. But we've named him because he's dragging his little leg. Right? So now I don't know. Now we have to put him out of his misery, I think.
Sorry.
So we do apologize. Yeah. We'll try and we never had that happen last summer.
No, we didn't.
It's our first bug.
It's a maple bug. They're evil.
Second guess. in the pot. It's second guest in Betty, but the first one not welcome.
No.
All right.
Yes.
Samantha, always a pleasure.
Yeah, it should be.